Hey y'all, what's up? It's Mila and I'm back with another episode for the Lodge. It's actually the last episode of the week premiere, so it's not the last episode that's airing on Disney because it will be airing next week on the 28th of October. So it's pretty exciting. We still gonna get some more. So I don't know why they did a week premieres. I guess just like bump these episodes out. But I'm pretty excited at this episode, you know what I'm saying? We got some juicy bits. And we got some like, okay, what you up to? And we got some, oh my god, that ending scene had me like, what? I did not know what that was gonna happen. Jesus freaking Christ. So I like this episode a lot. I like the show. This whole week premiere was really cool that they had. It wasn't like a real week because it wasn't like 7 days, but it was like, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So like 5 days, whatever. I don't care. Anyway, it was 5 episodes, which was pretty cool, and I was pretty excited to see. And I did like the show and how they did the 5 episodes, and I think it's really interesting. And this should get renewed for season 2. I have to see how, like, after they do this SJ storyline, what else they're gonna have after that. Like, are they gonna have more mysterious mysteries? Is more stuff gonna unfold? Who the heck is SJ? Like, what's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I really do like this show. I like the musicality. And everybody in the show get to sing that one song. Like, don't stop, you know, you gotta believe it. They gotta sing that one song that everybody else sing, but they always interpret it in their own way. So, like, on this episode, Danielle got to sing it, but, like, on the last episode, Kaylee got to sing it. So, yeah. But let's start off with this recap. So, it started off like Josh was back. So, Josh was like, you gotta see your boyfriend and see the tunnel. That's showing off. So, he's like, look, girl, I miss you. And he wanted to hit the beach. He wanted to do all this and that. Then he wanted to get all into that SJ mystery, but she was like, look, I'm fully booked. Ben and Sean got their regionals, and apparently we having a concert here. So, yeah, Josh was like, your life is really amazing. So, Sky gave Danielle some clothes, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, that's what girls do. And I never got, other than, like, getting the clothes from my siblings, I haven't gotten clothes from anybody else other than, like, buying them. Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So, Sean, he was like, he's going to be doing the regionals, and he wanted Danielle to come, and he's like, you can do a cute dance, you know, cheer me on and this and that. And she was like, oh, boy, I'm not even coming there. I'm like, I don't want to be the girlfriend of somebody's who life revolve around bikes. I'm like, you're so mean, and, like, he wanted you to come in, and, like, you get mad at him. Like, why is she so mean? Like, and I don't know why he's even with her. Like, that's just like, well, I know why, probably because she's like pretty and stuff, but like, I don't like, why is she being so mean to him? That don't make no sense. Like, she could have at least came just to cheer him on. Jesus. Anyway, yeah. So then they invited some fans to perform at the Lodge. They was doing some auditions, and they, you know, they wanted to do this whole big concert in the season. So Christina was like, you look, Scott, you gotta come and do this for us. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, look, you can't, I can't do it, I'm busy today. So she's like, but I know Kaylee can cover the auditions, and since Noah is single, he can help her too. Oh, Lord. Noah was like, it's better than cleaning rooms. And Kaylee was like, how do we get ourselves into this? So then she was like, we should be like saying something mean, saying like, oh, you got a voice like a startled cat or something. Like, but then she was like, oh, no, not you, girl, I'm sorry. So then she was like, yeah, they're gonna be judges and all this and that, judging them. So then he was like, well, I don't do well telling people what I really think. You know, that was like kind of a hint at Kaylee, like, girl, I got something to tell you, but I can't say it. So, yeah. So then they like took a picture that said go for it, I guess, for like the audition thingy, because like for the end of the season they have like a concert series, so they gotta pick somebody for it. So yeah. And then Sean wanted some sponsorships. You know, he's gonna be doing the regional thing, so you're gonna get some sponsorships, you know what I'm saying? And his dad's not gonna really approve of it because he's like really mean, but he's gonna do it anyway. So then Sky told Josh, okay, don't embarrass me in front of them, don't tell them how I shot spaghetti out of my nose, don't do this and that. So he's like, no, girl, you go in front of your cool friends? Okay, I got you. So then he went up there, and Sean was like, oh my god, you was like this size when we saw you. So he's like, haha, Sky spit spaghetti out of her nose. So then she was like, really? So yeah. Then Danielle wasn't there, so then she went and kissed Ben on the cheek, right? Because that's her boyfriend. So then Ben was like, Sky, what are you gonna pass the look around and give some to Sean? I'm like, what? Why would she do that? So then she's like, then Josh was like, girl. And then he was like, okay. I thought that was kind of weird. I wouldn't say, hey girlfriend, go give my best buddy friend a kiss on the cheek. No, I wouldn't go say that. No. Anyway, but yeah. So then after she went and called Danielle, she's like, okay, look, Sean seemed upset that she wasn't there. So then Danielle was like, oh, I made it real clear I wasn't like to be around dirt and stuff. So then she was like, oh, he was upset. So then she kind of started thinking. I was like, yeah, you should start thinking like when he first said something to you so you could have went. Then Josh was like, if a girl like Danielle bites you, do you turn into her? And she's like, no. So then they end up chasing those shady boys down because she was like, oh my god, they working for Sean's dad. Oh my god. So then she told Josh to go follow him until he was like, I'm not gonna go follow them, girl. You think it's gonna happen? No. So she's like, dang, I wish Kelly was here. So then she's like, oh shoot, I didn't mean it like that. But you know, Kelly's into the mystery stuff and all that. So he's like, no, I get it. You want to be with your friends, but you can go and chill with Ben, and I'll go see, you know, what's popping with those boys. So yeah. Meanwhile, Noah and Kelly, they was looking at all auditions. They was like, next. It was going so much. It was like, what the heck? So then Kelly was like, who gonna tell Christina her reality concert is a dud? So then they was like, it's more headaches than headlines. So Noah was like, they should have asked you so good. She's like, no. But then she's like, I had a real good time doing this with you, you know what I'm saying? It felt like the old times pre-Lori, you know what I'm saying? It felt good being with you. So then Christina was like, uh-oh, we got a new band coming in. They thought that was like the last band. She's like, we got a new band coming in. So then it was like some pretty boy. I didn't know his name, but I knew the other guy's name, Teddy and Rufus, but I didn't know the front man's name. And I think they might be a real band. I don't know. They seemed like a legit real band. So they probably a legit real band in real life. But he sang all pretty with his hair all messed up. And Kelly was like, and he was like, what's good? So Noah was like, god dang it. So yeah. Meanwhile, it was racing time. I was like, oh my god, they're about to break a leg doing this. I'm like, I was so scared. Then Sean was up, he was doing it. But then Sean's dad was there, and he looked at his dad, and he freaking fell. And I'm like, Sean's dad did that on purpose because he knew he was going to lose focus. Oh my god. Now he's out of race. His whole bike was freaking broke. His wheel was off his bike. So it was just so sad. And then Ben went up there, and his ride was a big sluggish. But then he was like, dig deep. You know, dig deep. And he freaking finished. He won. He qualified to go to the finals. So they was cheering him on. Sky ran up and hugged him. And Sean was like, nice one, dude. He was like, yeah. He was like, what happened, Sean? He's like, yeah, I left to fight another deer. I don't know what that means, but yeah. So he went to find another deer. He's like, oh, okay. So then he was getting all the fame. And I was like, Sean, Ben, doing all this now, you know, trying to get all the selfies with him. So yeah, he was getting all attention. And Sean kind of looked upset because he really wanted to win that one. Then Sean went to his dad. He was like, how'd you know it was today? Then he was like, bruh, you've been talking about it all these months. Like, I did not forget. So then he was like, look, I wanted you to be your best. He's like, you did your best. He's like, no, I didn't. I lost focus. So then he's like, yeah. He's like, I raised you to be a winner, but probably not at this. And I raised you to be a winner, and I want you to achieve greater things than just biking. So then he was like, well, why didn't you tell me you was coming? Because he was like, I thought you was going to get distracted. That he's so freaking evil. I'm like, bruh. But the guy who plays Sean's dad, he's so nice. He's like retweeting me and tweeting me and following me. I'm like, oh my god, he's so nice. So it's like the character's evil, but the actors are so nice. Like, what? But yeah. I guess you always gotta separate the characters from the actors. But yeah. Anyway, but Sean's dad is so mean. I'm like, oh, you knew that. You knew that was gonna mess him up. So Scott was like, look, Ben getting mobbed by groupies. He's over there. And she's like, nah, it's fine. But anyway, yeah. So Nate was gonna be, he was like, look, she was trying to tell me, you know, it's gonna be the other races. And he's like, yeah, but I'm not a winner. So then he was like, you know, I always had everything. But it always seemed like Ben was always ahead of me. And he always had everything. So then they was like kind of close to this. Guy was trying to give him like a side hug, like, bro, you cool? But then he ended up kissing her. So she was like, bro, like, no. But he didn't, he was like, it was like a brisk of kiss. Then, as he was around the corner, it was freaking Danielle. She was like, and I was like, girl, you should have came earlier. This wouldn't have never happened. Dang. I don't know what's wrong with Sean. I don't know. Meanwhile, Danielle's like, Dad, she went home to her house. So she's like, Dad, can I live with you? So then she's like, the aunt, she's like, I'm so good with babies. Babies adore me. So I guess he told her no. So then she started singing. She's like, this world can knock me down. She was going off. She was taking her clothes off. She was taking those disguise clothes off. She was actually, did she have the outfit on that she changed into at the end of the episode? I don't know. But anyway, yeah. She was taking her clothes off. Then she put on that nice peach outfit. Oh my god. That was blazing. And then she was blending that freaking contour. She's like, bleed it. She kept putting on lipstick like 5 times and then flipping her hair like 10 times. And then when she got done, she was like, yeah. And that was it with her blush. She's like, yeah, with her brush. And she was like, she was blending that contour though. She's like, she gonna get all done up. She gonna get done in her nice peach outfit. She looked good too. I'm like, she should have never been wearing those other clothes. She should have worn that out today. But yeah. So meanwhile, that band, they was so good that Christina was like, look, we found that headline. And Noah was like, well, I'm on the fence, but it's a bad song choice. And Kaylee was like, you need to shut up. They was amazing. A million times better than what I've seen. So then she looked at his face and he was gorgeous. So yeah, Sky's dad was talking to Ben, and she was like, oh my god, congratulations, Ben, you know, you're doing real good. So then Sean was there, and it was like, and then Christina and Ed was kind of hugging, and Sky was like, and everybody's like, and everybody just like skittered around. So then Sky went to go talk to Josh. She was like, move over, and she was like, look, Sean kissed me. So then he was like, the fuck? He's like, I'll leave you alone for 5 minutes, and then you go kiss somebody. So then they end up pretending like they was on video chat. So then she's like, man, the reception must be really good because it sounds like you really in the room. So then he was like, look, the hard part is that you making new friends and I miss having you around and I feel like I'm being left out. He's like, yes, invite me to stay, or you can just stop not answering my calls. So they was like talking, you know, having a good time. Then Candy came in and interrupted. And I'm like, girl, like, you just gonna interrupt? And I'm like, did Sky tell her dad about that secret hideout? I wonder if she told him. I don't know if she told him or not. Because they just go like straight down there. But yeah, so then they gonna go check out the new hairliner. They was rocking out. Oh my god, it's a girl with curly hair. Ben was like, look, this doesn't seem right. I have something you really wanted, Sean. So then Sean was like, it's okay, man. But Ben was talking about the trophy. But Sean was talking about something else. He was talking about Sky. Sean was talking about Sky. Sean thought about Sky, and Sky thought about Sky, and Ben was talking about the trophy. But Ben didn't know that Sky and Sean was talking about Sky and Sean. So yeah. Meanwhile, you know, they was singing a song, Tell It Like It Is. That was really good. They was rocking out. Oh my god, Kaylee started moving. She's like, they're like real musicians. They was awesome. She was like, doing break dancing. They was doing it all in the middle of the floor, rocking it down, you know what I'm saying? She brought Noah out to dance. So then the guy was singing. He was like, close your eyes, own the moment. And I thought that Noah was going to end up kissing Kelly, but he didn't. Meanwhile, Josh started dancing, and the guy had the guitar pick in his mouth, and it was so amazing. He got down, he's like, rocking on his guitar. And it was really good. It was a well-rounded thing. And I guess they taped that too. So yeah, I think it's pretty good that they have this new headline, and I think that Kaylee's going to have a new interest, but Noah's going to be like, when, and she's going to be like, eh, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But we still got to focus on Tassie and Hannah, which is SJ. But yeah. Meanwhile, Sky's dad was like, you need some help. And he was like, I didn't mean cleaning. So he was like, look, girl, I always thought your mom was going to be around and talk about this boy stuff, but you stuck with me. So then he was like, I'm not talking about Ben, I'm talking about Sean. So then she was like, look, well, okay. Then he's like, look, be careful how you treat people's hearts. They fragile. So then she was like, well, my heart is fragile too. So then Catherine came in like, yeah, your dad is a real good, get real good advice. I'm like, why are you coming in like that? Like, you don't even know her like that. So she's like, so when was you going to tell me about this? So then he's like, oh, yeah. So, meanwhile, Josh, he started leaving. You know, she said goodbye to him. He got in his taxi. He left. Meanwhile, Danielle was like, Christina, you need a new assistant. And since Lori's gone, I got a few ideas to shake things up, and I know some stuff. I'm like, boy, oh boy, oh boy. This not going to be good. Meanwhile, those two shady boys, they was like, she asked who we were working for, but she don't know it was you. So then on the phone, they was like, good. Make sure she doesn't find out. And they zoomed down to his cuff link, and you know what the initials was? SJ. I'm like, freaking, who the heck is SJ? Is that Sean's dad? I don't think so, because it's Gil Matthews. I'm like, so it's not Sean's dad. Who is it? This Sam for Sky? I don't even know who it could be. I'm so confused. But next week, Danielle's going to confront Sky about the situation. Kaylee got her new boo. The dad came clean about him and his 2 days with Christina. And I don't know what the heck's going to happen with this SJ person. I don't know what they want. They didn't find it. They said Sky didn't have it. So they have something. He wants something from that place. And he knew Sky's mom. So I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what Sean's dad is doing. I don't know what this SJ guy is doing. I don't know who he is. I don't know where he came from. But we gotta get to the bottom of this because this is getting real juicy. And I love a mystery. I do. I love a good thriller mystery. So guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment your thoughts about this show if you like it, if you like how it is. And we will see you guys next time. Don't forget to go check out the videos. Bye.